precise one. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on blingin', she icy. Freeze, photo, please, no photos, no. Jeez.
A lot of you guys may not like what I'm about to say, but this channel is about truth and truth only. Facts. Now, if y'all know Chris Stokes made the B2K band back in the early 90s. I am 40, so I was back, in those days. This man was grooming these children. These boys came from broken homes, broken families, no parental support whatsoever, no father figure. These young men were groomed by Chris Stokes, and this was put out nationally. Look at the pictures, they're all provocative. These little boys got their lips oiled up, their chests oiled up, laying on beds naked. Chris Stokes, for different folks, baby, was grooming these children. Okay? Yes, very well groomed, and grooming these little boys. And they were put out on display as livestock, and they grew into young men thinking this is the way they're supposed to display themselves to the industry and to the public. Chris Stokes was raping and shaping these young men to be sexist. He was doing those things to those young men and putting them out on display, guys. It was in our faces in the early 90s. Yes, I was the same age that they were back then. He was shaping these young men, and he was grooming these young men. The pictures don't lie. Their actions in the photos don't lie, guys. Look at the truth. Look at the truth. He's ruined these young guys. Yeah, they're smiling. Oh, we came from broken homes. We got to accept this. We have to accept this abuse and torture that Chris Stokes, aka Chris Stokes, whatever you want to call him, put this upon these young men. They were almost too pretty to be boys. Look at this. This is a travesty. Chris Stokes in the early 90s was child pornography at the time. No one picked up on it. So look how they display themselves today, because that's what they were groomed to be. They were programmed and they were groomed by the so-called daddy of an industry, Chris Stokes. Look at him, surrounded by little boys all the time. Just boys, 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 boys. Yeah, we're B2K. We're famous. We don't have to be poor no more. We have to accept this, guys. Just let it be. We'll grow up. We'll forget about it. We can get girlfriends. We'll have kids. We'll have marriages. We'll be happy. But we made the money. We didn't suffer in poverty. They had no family to call on and tell what was going on with Chris Stokes, how he was doing these young men. They had no one to call on. So Raz B, I honor you, baby. I emailed him and spoke with him on Instagram in an inbox and sent out my support to him and told him to support my channel. And he's going to be doing that in the near future, guys. I'm still trying to build my channel. But this right here, this needs to be exposed. The truth has always been in our faces. This was actually going on. All of these young men that were surrounded by Chris Stokes suffered at the hands of abuse, sexual abuse, torture, programming, whatever you want to call it. All of these young men, the ones that didn't speak out, they have wives, they have girlfriends, they have kids. But Raz B spoke up on behalf of everybody. He didn't just speak up on behalf of what was going on with him. He also alleged that Marcus Houston was having sex with him and took advantage of him. Marcus Houston was a child also. Marcus Houston was groomed to do this to other young boys. Chris Stokes started a pedophile empire. Look, you guys got to do this to one another. Then I'm going to get off and watch you guys. This is just sickening. I hate to discuss it, guys, but this is the truth. This is real. I support Raz B. I support B2K. I am not upset with Marcus Houston or Marion, whatever his name is, and the other brothers, because they have not had the amount of courage and strength that Raz B has to publicly expose Chris Stokes. Okay? So when Raz B exposed Chris Stokes, he exposed the rest of the young men that were also victims. And there was another young man that became a victim also, and came forward to Raz B about these allegations, and hit dead nose on point of several locations in the house or wherever these abuse or sexual abuses were taking place. This young man described everything. That's another video, guys. But the truth is in our face. They gotta get justice. Chris Stokes needs to be taught a lesson. He needs to be arrested, prosecuted, charged, and jailed for 20, 30 years. You know, he's lived this out long enough and done these to these young men and been living scot-free since the allegations poured out on social media. This is not my first time seeing this with Raz B. I've seen this several years ago. He also made a video saying that you lucky that I didn't send nobody to come wrap y'all up and y'all go missing. You know, this is really bothering this young man, guys. And he's getting counseling. He is speaking with the counselor. He does have a private therapist, and he's been working, and he didn't just get one. He's been had one. This was stated to me personally by the source. He's already had a therapist, an ongoing therapist, before he even spoke out on it. So let's just see what Raz B has to say, guys.
Them niggas gonna go to jail. Y'all should be lucky I ain't have y'all niggas snatched up and tied the fuck up, nigga. Them niggas gonna go to jail. Y'all should be lucky I ain't have y'all niggas snatched up and tied the fuck up, nigga. Give me strength, you know, send me some positive energies, because tomorrow I will be on set and I will be shooting. Yeah. And you know, and I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for everybody.
Nobody's never really said, Rad, I really got your back, thank you, because you know what, me and Boog was in the room together. Chris Stokes put us in the room together and made us do stuff together. You feel me? Me and Jarrell, Houston. So it's like, I've been protecting people for a long time. I have nothing to lose, I have no one to fear, and it's tacky, and I don't give a fuck about B2K, fuck B2K, you know what I'm saying? I am B2K. And if shit ever gonna get right, niggas is gonna have to come clean. Cause you're not gonna live, you're not gonna sweep anything under the rug. I was molested by Chris Stokes and Mark Houston, and that's the truth. Period.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment, and become a subscriber. You'll be glad you did.